What's going on, you guys? This is Antoine, aka the Bigfella, bringing another video. This video I've been meaning to do for a while. I just needed to find some time. As you can see, I'm in work clothes right now. I've been working somewhat a lot here the past couple weeks, so I haven't had time to sit down and brainstorm. I actually got a bunch of stuff written down right here that I want to talk about today, mainly focused on why I haven't been putting out as much content as I normally have been. But don't worry, that's going to change. We're going to start getting back to these videos here soon. But I just wanted to go over what's been going on with Bigfella Outdoors here, the reason why I haven't been, recording as much footage and stuff like that. I do want to start out by thanking everybody that has reached out to me, DMs or comments or anything like that, just to check on me and the family. Everybody's doing A-okay. School started last week. They're in their second week now. And they actually seem to be adjusting fairly well after their summer break. So life's good there. But just to go ahead and get into the problems I've been having this year and why the fishing content is, content in general has been cut back. We're going to go ahead and start off with our vehicle dilemma. We were starting to purchase our house February of 2021 last year. At the time, we had my wife's Honda Pilot and my GMC Sierra, also known as the white truck to my family. I was driving the white truck to go hunting and fishing, and the wife was driving the Honda Pilot to and from work. As soon as we got the ball rolling on our house purchase, the timing belt went out in the Honda Pilot, and that left us down to the white truck. Truth be told, the mechanic still has the Honda Pilot. Not sure what the status of it is at this point. We actually bought a Chevy Silverado back in November because we don't think we're getting the Honda back. We don't get very many updates on it, if any at all. I think the last update was they put in, because the timing belt, when it broke, it hit a couple of pistons, so they had to replace a couple of pistons. But they got everything back together. It's still making a tapping noise, and he needed to figure out what was going on there, and that was the last we heard of it. But when I bought the white truck, it had some transmission problems. It had some trouble shifting from second to third gear, which was fine. I was still able to pull the boat and go fishing with it and all that good stuff. Now it's having a little more problem. I had to dump some that Lucas transmission slip stuff in there, and it seems to be helping, but it's still struggling. Now it's I actually recorded a video I want to show you guys here in a minute to show you guys what the truck is doing. And actually, just go ahead and watch the video, and you'll see for yourself exactly what it's doing. It's having a real hard time shifting. All right, you guys, I got a red light here, so this is the perfect time to show you all what this truck is doing. Like I was saying, the truck will shift into gear just fine from park to drive, reverse, and all that good stuff. But the main problem is when I get out on the highway, and it tries to shift gears as I'm gaining speed. But I'll show you guys that once this light turns green. Alright, so our light's green. I'm mashing on the gas. Watch the speedometer and listen to the engine as I'm gaining speed. Alright, 20 miles an hour. High pitch noise. It actually shifted that time by itself. It's having a hard time shifting. Normally shifts around 40 miles an hour, but if I get up to 60 miles an hour or try to go to 70, it doesn't try to shift anymore. So I'm thinking there's something going on with the transmission. See, listen. Yeah, there's no more shifting. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it's not shifting at all. As you can see, my RPMs are constantly going up until I mash back on the gas again. So as you can see, the truck has a hard time shifting gears, and I did not want my wife driving that back and forth to work. And for the reason of, if it breaks down fully, I don't want her to be stuck on the side of the road or anything like that. So we bought the Chevy Silverado, as a second vehicle. I let her drive that to and from work, and the white truck just kind of sits at the house, or like if need be, we can drive it around town. And if it breaks down, then we're pretty close by. But it's also horrible on gas. we hooked up one of those OBD2 sensor reader things to it, and it says that there's a sensor dealing with fuel. I'm thinking it's like a sensor that detects how much fuel is going to the engine, and if you're at like highway speed, then it knows to throttle back how much fuel needs to go to the engine. And with that being broke, I think it's just dumping fuel into the engine and just pretty much burning it. So got that going. Like I think last time we filled it up, because we don't even fill it up anymore, I think it cost like $130 to fill it up from just a quarter of a tank even. So gas was expensive, so we kind of sort of like put that vehicle on the back burner. So I guess you could say we're down to a vehicle and a half. But I may just start taking that vehicle out and just going to do some bank fishing, because I don't want to pull the boat with that truck and then I get stranded with the boat in the truck on the side of the road or something like that. So I just may take it and do some bank fishing and stuff like that. Some other issues that we had, we've been in our house a year now, and this first year has been kind of trying for us. One of the things that's happened to us is the heating unit in our furnace. We have a gas furnace. Something went wrong with that. There was a crack somewhere. I can't remember the proper term for it, but the whole heating unit had to be replaced, and that we had to come out of pocket for that. Luckily it wasn't like, it was a cold winter, but since we have gas stove and all this stuff, all we got to do is cook and it'll heat up the whole house. So we were good there, but we still needed that furnace just to be able to get to the bedrooms and stuff. Skip forward a few months after that, we were having AC trouble, and we had to have that service. Luckily, we didn't have to replace the unit. They just had to do some rewiring, clean the outside unit, because the previous owners didn't really do that much service on it or anything like that. So that's back up to par now. Also, one of the main issues that we were having during hard rain is at our basement door, because we have what's called a split level house. So there's a door that you can get into the very bottom level, and then if you go around the front of the house, you walk in that door, you can either go up a set of stairs or down a set of stairs. And on the side of the house where the basement door is, I don't know who did the driveway or the landscaping, but on that basement side of the house, the driveway slants down towards the house. So all the water, when it rains and stuff like that, collects at the basement door, and sometimes it gets inside, and we have to rush down there with towels and stuff to get it all up so we don't get any mold or anything like that in the house. There was a drain put there by the previous owners, but when they ran the drain, they ran it to drain out to the neighbor's property, and the neighbors didn't like that, so he had to cover that up and just have to deal with the flooding. I fixed that. I don't know if you guys saw on my Snapchat story or my Instagram story a while back. I had to go rent a trencher, and if my hand here is the house, the drain came out this way, I had to trench and go that way towards the backyard with 100 feet of drain pipe, so it can drain out there and not in just going on the neighbor's property or anything like that. So I had to take time and do that instead of fishing. Also, I've been having to do some stuff with our flower beds and my shed, dealing with stuff with our back porch, because some of the wood's kind of weak on that. So yeah, it's been a trying time with the house. So hopefully we're getting ready to be on the upside of things now, and actually do the improvements that we want to do versus the improvements that we needed to do to keep everything safe. Also, as you guys know, I bought a boat. I think it was earlier this year. I sold Nightshade finally. Somebody brought that. This new boat isn't the easiest boat to load up when I get it off the trailer. There was one time I went to my the favorite crappie pond that I like to fish, and it took me 45 minutes to get that boat back up on the trailer. I literally did have to get in the water waist deep to try to lift the front of the boat up and push it to get it on that little V that it sits on up front. Even like some of the lakes with an actual boat ramp and boat dock, because the crappie pond doesn't have all that, it's still a little tough. So I need to figure out what I need to do to make it easier for the boat to load, so I can start taking that out more, because I don't want to deal with the pain. Say I have an off day of fishing, which it happens. I don't want to have an off day of fishing and then have a horrible time loading the boat. And yeah, it was just a pain. Sorry about that, y'all. My phone decided to overheat on me mid-video, so I had to pick this up. As you can see, I'm not wearing work clothes anymore. It's actually a different day than when I originally recorded this. I'm actually off today, so I figured this would be the perfect time to go ahead and finish this video. But back to where, picking up where we left off at, some of the other reasons why I haven't been, sorry, there's a horse flying here or something. Some of the reasons why I haven't been recording as much. As you guys know, we just got through a pandemic, COVID-19. That went through my house twice. I caught it once. All three of my kids caught it twice. Nieces and nephews that have been staying with me caught it twice, I believe. And my wife's caught it once. And it was just like a slow circle. One kid would catch it and, you know, go through the whole cycle and get better. Then another kid would catch it and then it would go through the whole cycle. I think poor Gavin, he missed 2 or 3 months back when, you know, the restrictions were a little harder. He missed like 2 or 3 months of school because, you know, we had to constantly quarantine because he would catch it, then he'd get better, then his sister would catch it, so he had to quarantine too. Sister would get better, and then his older brother would catch it, and he would still have to quarantine, and then somebody else in the house would catch it. Like, it was nasty. But yeah, we had that going on. Also, another reason I haven't been recording, this is probably a little bit of a lame excuse because I haven't had one this whole time really, but lack of a YouTube studio. At this point in my YouTube career, I was actually planning on having a YouTube studio where I could do like YouTube lives and stuff like that every Fridays. Yeah, do my YouTube lives and stuff like that, go live on Facebook and all that good stuff, but certain circumstances has forbidden me to have a YouTube studio for now. Hopefully that's going to change in the future because once I do get a YouTube studio, you guys can expect me to be going live Friday nights, maybe doing giveaways during the lives, all that good stuff. But also, I think this is the biggest reason of me not going fishing as much. You know, all that other stuff that I talked about previously in this video, compounded with my kayak accident. I think I still have a little bit of PTSD from that, so I haven't been going fishing as much. The idea of falling in water, even though I know how to swim enough to save my life, as you guys know, the thought of falling in the water sends chills up my spine. Don't know why. Hopefully I'll get over it soon, but I'll still go fishing, but I'm usually extremely careful now, especially since that's happened to me. But I think that really does have a whole lot to do with it. I'm getting over it little by little every time I go fishing, so I mean, I guess like it's an excuse, but like it's starting to become a little bit of a more of a lame excuse to me, because I'm able to go fishing and like I can just, like, that thought in the back of my head just stops me from going. But you know, things are starting to get better. I'm going to be able to start putting out some bank fishing videos here soon. Hopefully we'll get that white truck fixed and me or my wife can drive that and I can actually pull the boat and do some more fishing. Super excited about getting back into this. Some good news. I'm actually going to start doing weekend vlogs again like I used to when I first started the channel. You know, me and the family doing stuff, because I know you guys love seeing the family in the video, so I'm going to be bringing that back. I actually have a cookout this weekend. I've been calling it the Bigfella Bash. Like, I've been doing cookouts every year, but I think I'm going to start calling it the Bigfella Bash and you know, doing that, vlogging that and all that good stuff. I'm actually on my way to Walmart right now to get some more wood so I can start smoking my brisket for it, and looking forward to that and putting out some more videos, getting back into the swing of things. I think since I haven't been putting out any videos, YouTube has kind of put my channel on the back burner. I've noticed that whenever I do the giveaway videos, because those are always consistent, Those get a whole lot more views compared to when I just go fishing. Let's say the giveaway videos produce 200 views within a week. My fishing videos and stuff like that, they might get like 50, 60, 70 views in a matter of a week. And then that video just like kind of falls to the wayside. So if you guys would please share my videos, watch them, all that good stuff, I would really, really appreciate it. Help get this channel back to a growing status. And who knows, like maybe we'll get to 10,000 subscribers. I think I'm at like 2,600 right now. Get to 10,000 subscribers, something like that. Then my channel could just boom from there. So that's what I'm hoping for, at least. So if you guys would share the videos and stuff, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. As always, the giveaways are going to be going on no matter what I'm going through. I feel like that is something I owe you guys, because you guys do subscribe to my channel, like the videos, watch them, and all that good stuff. But yeah, let me go up in here in Walmart. I'm actually going to go ahead and kick on over to the vlog for the cookout. Somebody's a little bit closer to one line than the other, so I gotta center myself. But yeah, follow me on my social media accounts if you don't already. If I don't do a video on YouTube, I'm definitely doing something on Facebook and Instagram stories or Snapchat. So give me a follow on there if you just want to keep up to date on what's going on with me. That is all I got for you guys. If you have not entered the giveaway, there's still time to do that. So I'll put a card up there in the top right hand corner to take you over to that video, so you can join the video as well. I apologize for this video being so long. So if you watch the full length of it, I definitely appreciate you. But that is all I got for you. So I want to thank you very much for watching this episode of Bigfella Outdoors. Be sure to tune into the next episode where you can catch me outside doing what I love most, getting my dose of the great outdoors. Be sure to get y'all's too.